Though deeply disappointed, Ken still pointed out a brake issue with the GT40 and urged the replacement driver to be careful. On race day, Ken followed the action closely, but his worst fear came true. All three Ford entries at Le Mans failed to last the full 24 hours, succumbing to brake failure one after another. The loss infuriated Henry Ford II, but it earned Shelby full management of the racing team, so Shelby went to Ken again. Still furious, Ken punched Shelby right in the face. The two men in their 40s wrestled like 3-year-olds. Sometimes, a fight is all it takes to resolve conflict between men. Through their relentless effort, the GT40 kept improving, but the brake issue remained unsolved. During one test drive, Ken almost died on the spot due to brake failure, yet the manager still planned to kick Ken off the team. Upon hearing this, Shelby made a bold move. When Henry Ford II came for an inspection, Shelby locked the manager in an office, then invited Ford II for a ride. He wanted this arrogant old man to accept his driver. Shelby gave him a true taste of racing speed. When it was over, Ford II sat in the car crying like a 300-pound child. Shelby told him, "Not everyone can handle this GT40. Only Ken can drive it perfectly." But Ford II didn't seem convinced, so Shelby bet his own company. If Ken won the Daytona race, he would race at Le Mans. If Ken lost, Shelby's company would belong to Ford. At Daytona, Ken's skillful driving put him far in the lead. But endurance racing requires driver changes. In the final hours sprint, the manager's driver was in first place, while Ken lagged far behind. Up in the stands, the manager was already celebrating, but Shelby calmly walked to the pit lane and held up a sign. Ken saw it clearly. At all costs, push to 7,000 revolutions per minute and go all out. Ken stomped on the accelerator. The GT40 shot forward like a rocket, overtaking one competitor after another. On the final lap, Ken shifted and accelerated, moving into third place. Entering the last curve, he pushed past 7,000 revolutions per minute, executing an extreme cornering acceleration to overtake second place and close in on first, the manager's driver. Soon, the two cars were side by side. With the finish line approaching, the experienced Ken shifted again, braking past 7,500 revolutions per minute. The manager's driver could only watch Ken's taillights fade ahead. Ken had finally won the race. Everyone cheered for him, and Shelby finally breathed a sigh of relief. They celebrated wildly, but Ken knew this was just the beginning. Back home, he told his son he would run a flawless, perfect lap at Le Mans, one no one had ever achieved before. Soon, Le Mans race day arrived. As the flag dropped, drivers rushed to their cars, while others were already starting. Ken couldn't get his door to close. With no time to figure it out, he set off in a hurry. Right from the start, multiple cars collided and disintegrated, though Ken avoided the wrecks. The unclosable door let him fall to the back of the pack in the first lap. The red Ferrari sped past him. Seeing Ken's awkward expression, the Ferrari driver Benny sneeringly mocked him. After the first lap, Benny held the lead, while Ken pulled into the pits. Even the mechanics couldn't close the door. Henry Ford II was furious, while Enzo watched with amusement. Then someone brought out a sledgehammer and slammed the door shut with one blow. Back on the track, Ken began his comeback. Though far behind, in a 24-hour race, anything is possible if you don't give up. As a seasoned driver, Ken also had exceptional mental toughness. Under his control, the GT40 perfectly unleashed its potential. He kept overtaking cars until he reached 20th place, setting a new lap record at Le Mans in the process. But he wasn't done. On the third lap, his average speed reached